Well, while Morgan Nick's whereabouts remain unknown, today's news was the first significant break in her case in years. And it was made possible through state-of-the-art DNA testing that simply wasn't available when Morgan disappeared in 1995. Channel 7's Andrew Mobley paid a visit to the Arkansas State Crime Lab today to learn more about the process and how it's helping close unsolved crimes. Andrew.
It's becoming more and more common. Decades-old cold cases revived by something as little as a cigarette butt or a strand of hair.
Used to, it would take a larger amount of a sample to get a usable DNA profile, but now you're able to get a DNA profile with much smaller amounts of sample, which means smaller amounts of evidence. So it can take as little as 6 cells of DNA or 6 cells to get a DNA profile.
A strand of what could be Morgan Nick's hair was found in a truck belonging to the late Billy Jack Lynx. The man who police confirmed today was their prime suspect in the little girl's kidnapping. Hair was sent to Othram, an advanced crime lab in Texas, that was able to determine that it belonged to a member of Nick's family, thanks to a reference sample from Nick's mother, which proved a first-degree relationship between her and the hair sample.
The Arkansas State Police currently have a contract with Othram Lab to provide some of the more advanced technologies.
Though investigators have proved the hair belonged to someone in Morgan Nick's family, they couldn't identify it as hers specifically, but that may be all they need to get a search warrant.
That could be foundational for enabling that.
The Arkansas State Crime Lab outsources samples that it needs to examine by more exotic or unorthodox means, but it is in the process of advancing its capabilities by light years with rapid hit ID systems. The device is essentially a crime lab in a box, able to reduce the time it takes to test and enter DNA into databases from 8 days to 90 minutes.
The idea is that at least some of them will be good enough to immediately be enterable into CODIS.
It's all part of a wave of advancements in DNA testing tech over the last decade that are renewing hope in solving cold cases.
Numerous pieces of evidence have been tested that just yielded nothing of value. And so the hope that this gives to Miss Colleen's family and to other families that are waiting and searching for answers. And that's something that the State Crime Lab is always adamant about, the importance of all of our cases and our cold cases.
The State Crime Lab is also preparing to move to a new state-of-the-art building in the next few years. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
Okay, Andrew, thanks very much. Anyone who has information on the kidnapping of Morgan Nick is urged to call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. The phone number to use is 1-800-THE-LOST. That's 1-800-843-5678.